What if the secret to mastering your entire day wasn't hidden in a complex system, but in the simple, deliberate actions you take the moment you open your eyes? We all want that feeling, to wake up charged, laser-focused, and certain that today isn't just another day, but a real chance to build something better. But if you're honest, how many mornings actually start like that? For most of us, the reality is a sluggish, unmotivated start. The first moments of your morning aren't just about waking up your body, they are the blueprint for your entire day. They define your mindset, your reactions, and ultimately the person you become. The ancient Stoics understood this. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive." Today, we'll break down a practical system to weave this wisdom into your daily routine and forge powerful habits that help you master your mind. Let's be blunt. Your relationship with your mornings is probably toxic. That bed feels like a sanctuary. The snooze button offers the deceptive promise of just 5 more minutes. But the early morning hours are where momentum is built. Those quiet, sacred hours before the world wakes up are your golden opportunity for clarity and control. Imagine waking up just 1 hour earlier. Think of that hour as a personal sanctuary, uninterrupted time, with no notifications, no demands, just you and your intentions. The Stoics understood this. Seneca said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. The dread of waking early is often worse than the act itself. By rising earlier, you break that illusion. You prove that discipline is freedom." Carl Jung said, "Who looks outside, dreams. Who looks inside, awakes. That extra hour is when you can look inward and awaken your deeper self." Now, what's the first thing you reach for? Most of us bolt for coffee. But your body is dehydrated after hours of sleep. Start with a tall glass of water instead. It's a simple ritual that sets the tone for clarity. Epictetus reminds us that progress comes from working on yourself daily. This small act of discipline signals to your mind that you're prioritizing well-being. Your morning is sacred. Yet most of us sabotage it by grabbing our phones and plunging into notifications. That rush of digital input floods your mind with anxiety. Why hand over control of your morning clarity to algorithms? Marcus Aurelius advised, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." By delaying the scroll, you reclaim the power to choose your thoughts. Making your bed might sound trivial, but it's the first signal you send to your brain, "I'm in control today." Admiral McRaven said, "If you want to change the world, start by making your bed. If you can't get the little things right, how can you expect to manage the big ones?" This small act builds momentum and self-respect. Some mornings, your body feels like it's dragging your soul. The problem is, your system is still asleep. The fastest way to snap that connection? Move, gentle stretches, a short walk, some yoga, just enough to wake up your nervous system. Epictetus said, "No great thing is created suddenly." Morning movement isn't a workout, it's a ritual of self-respect. There's a moment before a cold shower where your brain screams, "Not today." That hesitation is your comfort zone digging in. But stepping into discomfort builds mental strength. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live." Cold exposure jolts you into the present and builds resilience. Journaling gives shape to your thoughts. Most of us carry a chaotic loop of worries and ideas. A few minutes with a pen can clear your mind. Marcus Aurelius kept a private journal. It helped him govern an empire. Jung said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life." Journaling brings your inner world to light. Set 3 concrete goals for today. Not 20, Just 3. Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." When you define your goals with intention, you're shaping your identity. Small, achievable tasks build momentum. Feed your mind with substance, not noise. Read 10 pages of something that elevates you. Seneca wrote, "Associate with people who are likely to improve you." In modern terms, that includes the content you consume. Your morning mentors could be books, philosophy, or podcasts. Visualize your success. Spend 5 minutes seeing the outcome you want. This isn't woo-woo, it's neuroscience. Your brain creates pathways to turn vision into reality. Marcus Aurelius visualized self-mastery daily. If it worked for an emperor, it can work for you. Practice gratitude. Your brain is wired to focus on problems. Gratitude anchors you in reality. Seneca said, "Nothing is more honorable than a grateful heart." It lowers stress and expands perspective. Reflect on Stoic wisdom each morning. One sentence from Marcus Aurelius can keep you steady. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. That simple line becomes a compass when the world starts spinning. Step outside. A few minutes in nature can shift your mental state. Jung said, "Natural life is the nourishing soil of the soul." Reconnect with the world beyond screens. Eat real food. Your brain runs on fuel, not just thoughts. Protein and healthy fats stabilize your energy. Feed your body, and your mind will follow. Speak affirmations out loud. They're verbal armor against your inner critic. Seneca said, "We become brave by doing brave acts." Speak confidence even when it feels awkward, and slowly you become it. You don't need to control the whole day. Just own your morning. Because how you begin is how you live. Strength, clarity, and peace aren't found. They're practiced. Thank you for being part of MindForge. Stay steady, stay grounded, and keep walking the quiet path forward.